Hey guys, how's it all going? I thought I'd just do a really quick video breaking down the print slap section. So, if we jump into where it starts, we're starting on the E of beat 1 on an F, and most of these patterns that Prince is using is based around the sort of G blues scale. There's a little bit of mixolydian in there, but I've divided it up into 5 phrases. Okay, I think it's easiest if you tackle them in that sort of way. So the first one, we're coming on the E of the very first beat on F, which is the flat 7, D, and then we go to D flat, and what we do is we pull off onto C, and then we tap again onto, slap again onto B flat, slap on G, muted slap, F, hammer up to F sharp, G, and then pop on the B flat. And then this phrase is quite weird because we're slapping, then popping, slapping, popping, and it's muted. Traditionally speaking, you'd usually pop on a higher note, but this gives the line real character. Okay, and then this phrase finishes with a slap on F, hammer up to G, and then two slaps even on B flat and C. So the full phrase is like this. Sorry, it's two there. But yeah, the second phrase, okay, it's still based around the sort of G blues idea. Okay, starting on the E of beat 3. Okay, now what's really important about this phrase in comparison to the previous one is there's a clear opportunity for a shift in the first one, okay? You kind of need to shift in order to make all that stuff work there. However, with this one, we're going through a G minor pentatonic scale. Although most of us are probably familiar with it going up from our practice, because everyone practices everything going up, because down's going hard, right? Going down is hard even. It's been a long day, people. Yeah, so, okay, we want to hammer on nicely through all of those positions, okay? And then back up again. And most of this is actually slapped rather than popped, okay? Fingerstyle in time. Okay? Super easy hand positions. If we slap it, we start with a nice set of hammer-ons. Okay, cool. Then we go into this third phrase, which I think is the hardest one. Again, it's based around sort of G minor pentatonic scale. So we're starting on the E of beat 2. Okay, so what's tricky about this is getting that F note in on the E of beat 4. Okay. You see that we've got a slap mark over a muted G on beat 4. I would actually do this on either the A or the E. If I slow this right down, sorry, I missed it. You see, you have to you have to pop and then cross over with a slap to the G and then slide up. I've tried this in a few different ways, and to me this seems to be the easiest and most logical way. In terms of finger positions, it's not that difficult. The only thing you need to be mindful of is that you're going to need to play the major second across 2 strings. And once you kind of practice it a bit and you familiarise yourself with how the mechanics of that work, it shouldn't be too hard. Okay, then we've got the fourth phrase, which is this slap line down G mixolydian scale on the E of beat 4. Sorry, those are rubbish slaps on the... It's quite hard. It's quite a hard phrase to get that one. Again, it's weird moving back because you've got to pop that B flat, but then you slap the G. I mean, you could slap it as an open, but I don't think it'll work as well. So this would have almost have certainly been recorded on 4-string bass. So, you know, if you have a 6-string, you're welcome to try and do some of these ideas up on the top C string, but I'd recommend just snaking down the G string from that fret 12G all the way down to fret 5C. And it's really hard to not slow down there. Okay, cool. Then the final phrase, which is the second time bar, this sort of mega bluesy line. Okay, this is very, very, very sort of guitarist playing bass language. Okay, so D, F, D, up to G, pull off, okay, and then D, and then what we do is we slide back with the 4th finger again, and then we hammer onto C, B flat, C, D flat, and then we pull off to C, B flat, G, F, hammer up to G, B flat, G. And the most important bit, well, one of the most important bits is that you slap even. I hate it when it puts T's. When you want to slap that B flat going to G. It's so unnatural because I've played loads of Marcus Miller and dirty loops and stuff. I'm used to plucking every sort of third note, but see, I want to go into autopilot with those positions. And that's your lot, really. That's the whole passage broken down. Okay, what I'd recommend, there's 2 ways you can do this sort of pick up into the final phrase. You can go D, D, and then hammer onto the D, or you can do it as an open D if you wish. I kind of prefer that pull off. I think it sounds way, way better. Anyway, I'll play through the whole thing for you now and enjoy.